What's good, everyone? I hope you have a wonderful Monday night. For St. Patty's, one of the best holidays. I'm Seth.
I'm Marcos.
And I'm Sai.
Our project is something very similar to Canvas or Google Classroom. It's a learning management system. And for Sprint 1, our main goal was simply learning JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. So that way, our sprints in the future will go much faster than our current one. And the main problems, like the main things we were trying to get done in Sprint 1 was simply just like the basics, features like a login screen, creating assignments, creating modules, and that's pretty much it for Sprint 1. So you can go ahead now.
Yeah. Uh yeah, so here is our backlog document. Here's all of our user stories and then the amount of effort each of us put into the stories that we were assigned to. In this case, I worked on user story one, which is the user login, uh, where I put 100% effort in. Seth worked on user stories 6 and 7, where he allowed a teacher to modify grades within the LMS, as well as allow teachers to create and modify assignments, while Marcos worked on how a teacher can create and modify course modules. And going here to our Kanban board, we can see that most of the stories that we were working on, they're currently in code review. While user story 2 is currently in progress. For Sprint 2, our group hopes to get these user stories that are in the process of being completed to the done column. And now, Seth, can you show us how the features that have been implemented so far?
So for my part, I worked on the assignment creation, modify deletion, as well as the grades part. Here's just a simple nav bar I made where it can take you to each different tab. Everything's not done yet fully, but it's the basics done. So here, if you're on the teacher screen, you can come here and create an assignment. For
Oh
example,
yeah,
if you
share
want
your
to,
screen.
it is. Is it not?
Okay, yes, I see it.
Yeah. So here you can create is one name. Like let's say for now you didn't type in a description, just some random stuff, as well as a due date and then the points worth. And here it pops up under your assignments as well as once you're on here, it will show up on grades. I'm still working on the grades part. Right now, it's only showing the how much it's worth. I'm running into an issue where it's like the data is not populating correctly, so I'm working on that for Sprint 2. But if we come back to assignments, for example, on Quiz 1 here, if you click on it, it brings you to a website of it, and here you can edit the assignment or delete it. For example, here I didn't enter details, so I can click Edit Assignment and hit number 2 to edit the details and it populates with the current description. And now I can update. Then quiz one, you have 60 minutes to do, and then it's 10 multiple choice. And then once I save it here, it updates here, as well as you go back to the assignment tab and come back, it's here. All of this is stored locally on the website. It's stored in your local storage here, which you can see here, and it's can run infinitely. And then as well as you hit delete assignment here, it wipes it out, and here you can see the array is still there, but there's nothing that populates it. You go to grades, nothing there, as well as assignments, nothing there. And that's pretty much it for my part. Marco's gonna share his part now.
Yeah. Okay. So for my part, can you guys see it?
Yeah.
So for my part, it's about creating a new module. Here we have, let's just call it chapter one, and then here we can just place a random link to like whatever we want it to link to, like a YouTube video, it could be anything. We just create module, and then we see it was created successfully. And we come over here, we can see that the JSON file also got updated with the when we click the create module button. Some of the things that for the user story, it passed user story 8, which is allowing the user to create a new module with something inside. The only things that weren't working was adding another item into the same module. That was kind of a work in progress because I was trying to focus on getting this kind of core piece done before anything else. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you want to do your part? Stop
Yes.
there. You could go.
Yeah, so I worked on user story one, which is creating and implementing the login page for our grade tracker. So as you can see, there are three tabs depending on the user that you are, whether you're a student, teacher, or an admin. The user enters their username and password to access the LMS. Right now, this is not fully complete. I need to add a JavaScript and JSON file to store uh, the list of users for the LMS. But so far, what I've gotten done so far is where uh, if both fields are not filled in and you click login, then it would inform the user to fill out the field before they can continue. And yeah, that is it on my end.
Yeah, some of the like an overview of like the outcomes. We got one, a modules feature working. We got two, we have the ability to create or edit an assignment working, and then we also got it's not fully working, but a login page working or complete at least. Some of the things we want to do improve on for the next sprint is obviously we want to improve the number of features that we get done in a given week. We also want to improve our code to make it more reusable on like other things where we don't have to waste time creating new code. And we also want to be able to work with like you guys like the TAs or the professor to be able to get help when needed. And reflecting on like our experience for sprint one, it was definitely I don't know if you saw you and Seth, but it was pretty good learning experience to see how all these things work. And then some of the things we want to do for next time also is we want to finish up user story 1, 7, and 8. We also want to have more in-person meetings to either discuss the project or work on the project. And I think yeah, that's about it. I don't know if you guys have anything else to add.
Nope.
Nothing else.
All right, you can stop recording, Seth.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.